Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys are keeping yourselves safe and sound and happy and all that fun stuff. We're just heading into the last bit of our ad break and then we will be getting some announcements out of the way. Again, hello Monsieur and hello everybody. So I'm going to go say a few thank yous out here right now. Thank you for Missula VTuber1 for the follow and the Transacubus. Thank you Chiefy Arts for the shout out as well. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for the gift. One gift tiers to Macabear Demon. And thank you for Trix for resubbing for 6 months. Wahoo! Nice one, Trix. Thank you so much for that. You are awesome. Anyways, guys, obviously, we're going to get some stuff out of the way right now. So, obviously, I will be at AnimeCon UK in June. So, feel free to hit me up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Obviously, we will be announcing the winner of the fan art contest. And we're doing a giveaway on Monday, this Monday coming on the 13th, so feel free to switch on and be all at the end of the stream when we announce everything. Mrs. Vamp is having nom-noms to try to distract me. If you want to get my manga series talking about prizes, you can get volumes 1 to 5 of my manga series on Amazon Kindle, Google Play Books as ebooks, and on Mix and Print Link as physical copies. So feel free to get them while you can, because there will be some big announcements. There will be probably some big changes for VTLS coming this way soon. All of them for the good. I will promise you that. Talking about checking out my stuff, obviously feel free to check out my merchandise on Teespring and Display. Again, that might be for a limited time as well. So obviously we'll get that all out of the way soon. Obviously check out my social medias from Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube in the land of the future, and all the other social medias as you see on the screen here, and others. If you just look for Vamp the Lost Soul, feel free to do that. Obviously my manga series at the moment is licensed to Hoseki at the moment. That again could be changing very soon for the better. They have an Instagram now, and the link is literally pinned on my chat, so make sure you do give them a follow. They are trying to hit 100 followers, so if you want to go, it is Hoseki Publishing. The link is, I will put the link down below on my YouTube video so you guys can actually have a go and follow them. They are a Western mangaka company, which means they will recruit talents myself and that, and they're going to be like the Shonen Jump for Western mangakas. Anyways, guys, thank you all for putting up with all of my announcements. And now let's get to the live draw. Love you too, honey. Yeah, so anyways, guys, today we'll be doing some more Volume 1 revamp. So, I don't know why I purred it like that, but there you go. Yeah, so, hold on. Just want to test something. Sound didn't come through. Oh, no. My soundboard's not working, guys. I might have to give my soundboard... Hold on. I know what to do. It's because I didn't do the Rogel Dawn, guys. That's what's happened.
No.
There we go. We got it working now. So as soon as we got the Dawn up, that was it. Dawn's woken the system up. There you go. Right, today we'll be doing some more Volume 1 revamp, as I said. So today we will be doing the original page 55, as you can see here, which is now going to be, drum roll please, people, page 124. Jesus Christ. So, hold on. I'm actually going to do a calculator here so I can tell you how much new content you're getting at the moment. Where is the calculator? I don't know how to spell calculator because I'm a dyslexic fuck. So, 124 minus 55. So, you got... 69 pages worth of new content. Oh, look. I'm not lying. That is the maths. I've just got the calculator up. Oh, I might just need to do one more just to sort of get rid of that number. Can you imagine advertising 69 pages of new content? Hold on. We need a sound for this. Oh. There we go. Yeah, 69 pages of new content. Anyways, there we go. Sorry. Enough of those jokes. Let's get on with the stream. I can't believe it. I was like, oh yeah, it's got like over 60 pages. It's like, no, it's 69 pages of new content. So if we're going to work that mathematically, that is almost 4.5 chapters. No. 20 pages for each chapter I normally do. So 6.5 pages, 3.5, sorry, almost 3.5 chapters worth of new content. So yeah, get excited, guys. As Senku says, get excited. But yeah, my brain, as per usual, weren't mathing. My brain just did not want to math today. That was the crazy thing. It just didn't want to math today. Right. Okay. Cool. Right. I want to lower that a little bit, and we're gonna do there. So what I want to do as well is actually get the perspective ruler in. The reason being is the swords. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So, I can't remember where the rulers are because it's been a while since I've used rulers. I know it's not filter. Is it layer? Yes, it is. Ruler frame. There we go. Create perspective ruler. 1 point perspective. Perfect. There we go. I got there, guys. I got there in the end. So I want probably the perspective point to be slap bang in the middle of the page. So I'm gonna zoom in a little. So I'm gonna use that cross as their crossing point. There we go. And we're gonna put the blade slap bang in the middle. So I'm gonna just perfect. Okay, so we're not gonna mess with that. That, however, I am gonna be. Oh, can I not move? Because, yeah, I was going to say, is there no way for me to move that as perspective ruler? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with this. Sorry, because I'm not used to that being not central. So I think we need to just centralize it a little bit, like that. But yeah, there we go. So, anyways, so we'll plan for just about the middle of the page, I would say. But other than that, right, first off, we're putting that in the top layer. So what I'm going to do is probably do the original page is just do the front layer as the weapon layer and then use that as a workaround for what the hell happened there. I put my hand leaning down on the tablet and it just had a bit of a weird one. Right, let's fix that. Vamp is already scuffing, guys. Vamp is on the scuff already. Not just any scuff, the good scuff. You want some scuff, guys? I got you the good scuff. The very good scuff. Anyways, guys, I hope you're all doing well today. Let me know what have you been up to today. And like I say, guys, I hope you're having a brilliant day so far. If not, don't let what's happened today ruin your day today. Yeah, we all go through it sometimes, and sometimes we just need to learn, grow, and move on. There we go. Right, awesome. Now we got it back. So, yeah, I'm only going to need the perspective for the blade. So, I think we're just going to use the... Try to think how to do this. Sorry, my brain's thinking how to do this right now. So, I think we're going to use the normal polyline ruler. Yeah, okay, cool. So if we go about here, so what we need to do is create a mirror ruler. There we go. This is the bit where now I'm gonna start. So we want symmetrical ruler lines. We only want one line of symmetry. Oh, someone's horny. Someone's horny, guys. Someone's got a little toy for Christmas and they wanted to use it. But yeah, there we go. And boop. Okay, I'd say roughly that's about fine. So we got 2 rulers going at once here. So we only need it for the blade, to be honest. So now we can kind of just sort of, yeah, that's more near to the original. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so now what we do is we just sort of put a line through here. And then boom, there we go. Right, So now we can work with that. So what we're going to do is do that. And now what I want to do is okay, so what we're going to do is kind of create like this one same blade, but we are going to zoom out because obviously that's going to be way bigger than that. Okay. What we're going to do as well is actually use that ruler once, just one more time. And we are just going to create a line downwards. There's a reason why. Because obviously I need to know where that ends. So hopefully we'll take that off. Oh, there's no line going down the middle. Whoops. I think I know what I did wrong. Guys, I think I done a goof. Right, let's try and fix that. So obviously we need to do this. That's what I should have done. And then just sort of slam it and then just sort of, there we go. Get rid. Okay, so now we got that nice thick line. So there we go. Awesome. So now we got that line. So I've got what I needed. So now what we can do is just sort of do that. Okay, so what we need to do is make sure where this, because obviously when you tilt your hand to hold the blade's going to be a bit off skew. So where we're going to have it is make sure that hand is like there. And obviously because we're seeing it from opposite sides and their chest is sticking out, we know both thumbs will be like that. So I actually might need the symmetrical ruler. Okay, so I'm going to need you one more time, symmetrical ruler. There we go. So what we're going to do is use this symmetrical ruler for both of the layers of the top layer. So we just need to make sure that hand is like that. So we've got the thumb, and then it's like when you're pointing the thumb, if you're like, yeah, the thumb needs to be away from the chest. So we know that much. So we know the wrist should be about here, which means the rest of the blade should be here on both sides. Now we know one is like an arm blade, so we can kind of play around with that. But as long as we know where that wrist is, we should be a-okay. So there we go. Look at me discussing art theory with you guys. What we could do is then that we got that, so we're good now. So all we have to do is create a new layer, new raster layer. Okay, cool. So we are going to move the symmetrical layer here because we need to make sure when we are pointing the blade and our head is turned, we need to make sure the head is on the same sort of, bam. It would help if you actually were on the right layer. Right, let's do that again. Okay, there we go. The thing is, we can move the layer in front down. So this is fine. So even if it looks a bit too high, we can just sort of make that go down. So, because obviously this is revamp. So obviously we got to make sure there are differences, but we want the overall template the same. So then it's kind of got that sort of aesthetically pleasing, what do you call it? Like sort of that aesthetically pleasing look about it. And the best thing about it is I could do, luckily because I've got the middle line, I don't have to worry about anything else, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. It is kind of cool. So all I've got to worry about is just to make sure like the eye levels are practically the same, which they will be, which is absolutely awesome. Anyways, guys, how are you all doing today? Sorry, I forgot to ask, how are you all doing? What have you been up to? And if, by the way, guys, if you got art to show off, obviously the, I'm just going to type in Discord. There we go. So guys, if you want to show off your artworks, make sure it's not AI, but feel free to slam it on there. We're happy to have a look at your artworks, because we like to show everybody's artworks. We want to make sure you guys have a wonderful time here. I mean, we've got some lovely bio art from Mark Bear lately, which is nice because it's been a while since Mark Bear has put any of his art on there. Obviously, he has done recently. But you know, it's so lovely to see Mark Bear's art. I'm not gonna lie, like if he is listening, I'm gonna make him blush like mad a bit. No, but I do love Mark Bear's art. I'm such a huge fan of it. It's unreal. Like, I tell you what, if VGLS hits big, I'm just gonna go Mark Bear and go, look, do you mind if I commission you? Just because he's such a lovely person, so you know, and he's got such lovely art style. So yeah. Or when I get the cash together. Okay, so I have scuffed. So yeah, because we gotta remember their heads are turned, and I've just done one of the biggest scuffs ever. So we'll rub that out, redo that all again. And like I say, just remember that doesn't have to be the final placing for the arm. So we could just push that down whenever we need to. So, right, here we go. So, first off, would be nice to get the right colour. We got to get that neck sort of in position. So, remember, we got to make sure when we draw these things, we got to make sure it all sort of meets up with everything. There we go. That looks wonderful. But yeah, guys, what have you been doing? Let me know. Like I say, it doesn't have to be art. It has to be hobby and stuff like that. I redid my chapter master recently as well. I'm not sure if some of you saw on Discord when I showed him off to everybody. I'm going to make that layer disappear for now. Nah, I don't want a Daddy Kitty. I was like, do I want a Daddy Kitty? But yeah. So what I'm going to do actually for now is sort of... Do you know what would help, guys? I was wondering why that was a bit light. But yeah, it would help if we actually sort of, you know, paid attention to what's going on. Because I just realized I did a big whoopsie doopsie. See, guys, even people like me can make mistakes. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to ask you for a big favor. If you can please follow Hoseki on Instagram. They are trying to hit 100 followers. Please do, because these guys have done a wonderful job with me so far. And it would be nice to kind of help them out a little, you know? Because obviously, sooner or later, there will be some big news coming about myself and Hoseki. So it'd be nice for you guys to kind of not just tune into my social medias, but tune into everything else to sort of, you know, get some things in place. And like I say, if you do have any questions about the news coming up, I can say some things, but we are having a meeting soon. And it's going to be about me instead of being licensed. I might come for the underem. That's the only thing I could say for now. So if you've got questions and stuff, I've already chatted a bit about it. I've already got like a couple of my non-negotiables, which is like obviously full creative control. I've already said like that's like one of my biggest non-negotiables. The other one is creative control as well. Like majority copyright and creative control are my two biggest non-negotiables. I'm going to be doing some other stuff, but if you, the community, want to actually sort of ask a question, if you get what I'm saying, and you know you want to sort of, if there's something like you think I should be asking for, let me know, and I can put it for the meeting as well, because I'm bringing a friend with me as well, just to make sure things do go smoothly with the talks. But yeah, big things are coming, and I'm hoping everything, you know, I hope you guys are going to be absolutely excited for this, because I am. This is something I have to admit, like, I was working towards, but I didn't have, like, absolutely huge hopes for, and the fact that I could be getting this far now is going to be awesome. And like I say, am I taking a huge risk for a smaller company? Yeah. But at the end of the day, as long as I know what I'm doing and, you know, protecting myself, which I'm already going to be doing that with the whole, you know, like the creative control and the copyright non-negotiable stuff. Yeah, it's going to be quite good. So, but yeah, I'm quite excited, honestly. I'm really, really excited. I'm super like looking forward to it. It's getting unreal now, because now it's getting closer to the time to that meeting. Like tonight, I will be actually sitting there, because I play games like tonight. I will be sitting there like typing down like what I'm going to negotiate. Obviously, like I say, I have got my non-negotiables, but yeah, it's starting to feel real. I'm not gonna lie, it is starting to feel all too real to me, which is crazy. It is crazy, but in a good way. And like I say, it is all thanks to you guys, because like, you know, I know I keep saying this, but you know, without people being fans of my books and that, like, I wouldn't go as far as I can. Like, yeah, I'll probably still carry on trying